Welcome to the Industry Astrology New Moon Forecast, upcoming Vedic Astrology and Tarot reading for September 25th, 2022. The moon is waning, growing smaller, diminishing. How are you feeling? The moon is disappearing into the sun, and on September 25th at 2:54 p.m. Pacific time, the moon will conjoin the sun and then begin to wax again. New moons reset the energetic cycle of life here on Earth. This new moon is a very sacred reset. It's the new moon that preludes Navratri, the 9 nights of the waxing moon of the goddess, in her 3 forms, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Kali or Durga. You can see I have my little altar I set up here with Lakshmi, and that's Kali from Amritapuri, Kali Murti, and my special Saraswati that I got on the banks of the Ganga in Varanasi. The new moon will be in the area of the sky or the Vedic lunar mansion called Uttara Phalguni. Uttara Phalguni. Uttara Phalguni is a very auspicious star. In fact, it's the marriage star of Shiva and Shakti, Parvati. And in fact, it is a kind of union of opposites. It's connected to unity, connectivity, love, commitment. And one of the goddess's names, the Divine Mother, is Om Shiva Shakti Ekarupinye Namaha. She who is both Shiva and Shakti, merging as one. The Vedic deities that are connected to the star are Aryama and Bhaga, these deities of love and connection, sharing, committed relationships. So there's something that can be really healed, I think, during this Navaratri around relationship issues particularly, or intimacy. Navaratri is a very special time when so many karmic patterns can be healed, so much can be detoxified, and it's a time to really reconnect with the inner mother, right? The Divine Mother, the compassionate mother, and how our inner children, the parts of us that have been maybe traumatized or frozen in development, or the parts of us that we're afraid to feel. These parts are, if they're not taken care of, if they're not integrated, can cause disease and so much sadness and problems in relationships. We first have to come back to ourselves and make sure that we are taking care of that inner part, that inner child. And who better to call on in such a time than the Divine Mother herself? Durga Devi is celebrated for her great feat of slaying the buffalo demon, the Mahishasura. So she is called the Mahishasura Mardini, the one who destroys this terrible demon. The demon being that part of us where we don't have compassion for ourselves or others, where we find ourselves entrapped by our fears or our addictions. So this is such a powerful time to take refuge in knowing that there is a higher love, a higher compassion, which is Dharma, which is truly what makes this world sustained, right? It sustains everything. And take refuge at her feet or in her arms or wherever you want to imagine. Very, very easy to connect with this energy if you just make a little effort. Maybe offering a flower to an image of the goddess or whatever the goddess is to you. That divine feminine energy, the mother, calling in these parts of you that need compassion and respect and need to be seen. The divine feminine is often misunderstood or oppressed, pushed down, or even demonized in our world as we know it. It's because we're not in balance. And so this is a very great opportunity in the next few days to be really looking at your masculine and feminine sides, perhaps, or how you might feel disempowered in this world to be who you are. And also, there's a wonderful astrological alignment happening between September 25th and October 18th, where Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury are all quite powerful and aligned up in a mutual aspect, which creates Saraswati Yoga. That's Saraswati Devi, that one aspect of the goddess who is really the embodiment of the higher mind, communication, language, learning, education, and all sorts of arts and self-expression. So there's also this wonderful window during this time for connecting into your creativity and your inner wisdom, learning about yourself, learning maybe about different spiritual paths as well, opening yourself to all kinds of educational programs or self-study. If you are interested in studying more about Vedic astrology, I will be offering a 2-hour web class on Rahu and Ketu, the power of the eclipses in Vedic astrology. Particularly, we'll be focusing on these upcoming eclipses around the corner, October and November, and how they affect you on a personal level. There will be 12 horoscopes for the 12 Vedic signs, but also I'm going to be previewing really what's going to be going on in 2023 as well with the eclipses, a very important eclipse coming then, and also we're going to take a little peek even into 2024. The horoscopes will be viable throughout 2023, so this is a great chance to learn about what's coming up next year and also learn about an important predictive tool in Vedic astrology, eclipses. And one more reminder that we are still in Mercury retrograde, and it's a time for backstepping, maybe a little back spinning too. A great time to be reviewing and reconsidering things from a different angle, particularly after the new moon when this Saraswati Yoga is forming with that retrograde Mercury. Mercury will be stationing and very powerful in Virgo. Okay, so let's just take a look at what the tarot cards have to say about this new moon in Uttara Phalguni. So the first card that came through is the Three of Cups, the Trinity, the three goddesses, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Kali Durga. And also there's 3 goddesses for every 3 days, right? So nine goddesses for the 9 nights of Navratri. And I wrote an article about this years ago, and it's still just so interesting. So if you're interested in learning about this holy number of the 3 and the different meanings of the goddesses that represent the different days, check it out. It's on my website. I'll leave a link below. But yeah, this is celebration of nourishment, connecting to that fountain of nourishment. 3 is such a strong number of support. And then the Hermit, the inner light, the inner calling. There's this idea of this nourishment that comes from without, from the goddess, from the earth, from our loved ones. But then the Hermit talks about the true source of light that warms us from within, that we are that source, and it's through the inner journey that we connect with it. The Hermit is also Virgo, which is where this new moon is placed in sidereal astrology, and the Vedic astrology that uses the sidereal zodiac. And also we have Venus there, and that exalted Mercury and Jupiter aspecting into it. That's the Saraswati Yoga, the inner wisdom. And then finally, the Lovers, the sacred marriage. And I even just was talking about this, the merging of polarities Shiva and Shakti, Shiva and Parvati, in the sacred alliance, equal, balanced, integrated, calling in that part of you that, like I was talking about, that's split apart perhaps, and bringing it back together, coming back together. Sacred marriage. Check it out. The Divine Mother, the Goddess, the source of nourishment and sustaining and protective energy, the one that helps us set boundaries, the one that helps us feel whole. You can find her within, deep in your heart, shining a light into the mysteries of who we are and where we came from, guiding us ever inward with compassion and total acceptance, with love and total forgiveness. Whether you are in a relationship or whether you are single and traveling the path of the hermit, there is only one true love, true relationship. Let her dissolve your mind, your fears, your illusions. Okay. Thanks for coming to the New Moon Forecast. I do offer Vedic Astrology readings and Tarot readings online. You can book a session with me on my website. I'll leave a link in the description window, and also check out anandastrology.com for more articles. And also you can join my newsletter. It's free, and you can calculate your birth star at the time you subscribe if you want to on my calculator. Also do subscribe to this YouTube channel and check out my classes, especially this upcoming Rahu Ketu class next month. And I will see you soon on the next full moon. Take care. Jai Ma.